The world's fastest man at 100 meters for 2024, Jamaica's Kishane Thompson, lived up to the hype at the Gulai István Memorial 2024 in the men's 100 meters, cruising to a very easy victory over two of Africa's best, Letsil Tibogo and Simbini. Let's talk about this. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, we drop videos. Once you're here in Peter Lloyd World, also if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. And ready? Yet? Good to go. Well, since this young man, since he ran that insane 9.77, shutting down 60 meters out of the line, the remarkable Kishane Thompson has had many people asking many questions. Some of you have even stated on our timeline here at Peter Lloyd World, is he the real deal? Would he be able to handle the pressure when he runs against top tier athletes? Well, first, let's take a look at the insane 9.77, where he actually shuts down 60 meters in, beating another incredible athlete and potential medalist in the Paris Olympic Games in the men's 100 meters, another great Jamaican, Oblique Seville. Take a look at this insane world-leading time that he ran.
They've asked about the future of Jamaican sprinting, and the men's side, it's ripe and healthy. 4 men under 23 years old in this final.
Fireworks in the making once again. You can feel the level of anticipation gripping this contest. Men's 100-meter final. Set. Up. Seville and Thompson got away like rockets. Seville looks imperious. Thompson looks imperious and commanding as well. Kishane Thompson steps to the fore and gets there. 9.73. Oh, goodness gracious me. It's a new stadium record. New world leading. Absolutely stunning. 9.77 the official time.
Well, for those who wanted to see Kishane Thompson lined up against some of the best, well, he took on this young man, Letsil Tibogo, one of the best in the world, and this young man, Akane Simbini of South Africa, plus his fellow Jamaicans, Rohan Watson, as well as Michael Campbell. This he did in the men's 100 meters at the Gulai István Memorial 2024 in the men's 100 meters. I said that before, didn't I? He ran to an easy, I'm a jogging 9.91. I know I don't like when I say I'm jogging, but the fact is that for the first 30 meters he ran hard and then he pretty much shut it down 70 meters out. No one could catch him. It was quite simply, he's a real deal. So anybody who wanted to know if he can handle pressure, because I don't know why you even wondered about that, people, because you saw him run the Diamond Leagues last year, cruising to a 9.85. Well, he didn't cruise, he was running hard. So why would you think he would have pressure? This young man has no issues in terms of self-confidence. Anyway, take a look at the race. Kishane Thompson won in a time of 9.91 seconds ahead of Letsil Tibogo of Botswana, who ran his first sub-10 for the season, 9.99 seconds. Akane Simbini came third in 10.01, and Rohan Watson came fourth in 10.15 seconds.
They are away this time. Good start from Tibogo, good start from Thompson. And there goes Kishane Thompson. Kishane Thompson showing all his form here. Can Tibogo go with him? Kishane Thompson looks right, looks left, shuts it.
Now this, of course, is my 2 cents. First of all, go back and watch this race that he just ran at the Gulai István Memorial 2024 in the men's 100 meters. Easily beating Letsil Tibogo and Akane Simbini, two of the fastest men out of Africa and two of the top 10 fastest men over this distance. He shut it down 30 meters in. Okay, let me be generous, 40 meters in. He did the same thing and he didn't run hard. He had so much, he maybe used 5% of the gas tank. This is terrifying, and I'm gonna go back to it. I don't care what you say, the Americans must be worried. He's a real deal. Now, a few of you did come on the stream, not the stream, apologies, left comments saying that, you're only going to speak when you see him run against top tier athletes, which was kind of weird to me because, and this is why I found it strange when you said that, because the second fastest man on the planet, the third fastest man on the planet is Oblique Seville. Oblique Seville is top tier. He's as top tier as you can get. So if he beat Oblique Seville, who by the way wasn't having the best evening when he was beaten, I don't see why he would have a problem with anyone else. You know, here's the thing. The person that everybody needs to be afraid of is Kishane Thompson. None of the other athletes at this point really matter. I'd say maybe, Oblique Seville, because I'm told he was not at his best when he ran the finals. He didn't feel well. And he's also, to me, terrifyingly fast. So, I mean, none of the Americans I think are a factor. I don't care how it sounds. It sounds terrible. I mean, I shouldn't say that. They're incredible athletes, but what I'm seeing this young man do is terrifying. It's terrifying. America has no one who can answer this question. No one. In fact, the only person I can see to be Kishane Thompson at this point is Kishane Thompson. And certainly he's not afraid. He's not questioning himself. He's fine. It was so bad that Akane Simbine, I thought, false started. He didn't, but I mean, he was clearly nervous. This young man is really, really serious. He's a real thing. And for those who think I'm exaggerating, again, go back and watch the race. If we go through his greatest rival, if we follow the logic and the numbers, has to be Omanyala. And Omanyala does not produce these times that he produces at high altitude on regular surface. He just doesn't. We've never seen him run a 9.78 there, ever. We just never seen that happen. If you know of an instance, please let me know, but I don't know of any. So I'm not going to say he's not a factor because he's a brilliant sprinter, and I'm a huge fan. The other person would be Noah Lyles. And yes, Noah Lyles is an incredible athlete who improves. But when pressed at the U.S. national trials, I mean, he was pressed by Kenny Benerick, and Benerick looks good, people. He could only reproduce his PB. And yes, he didn't get a great start. So let's say he can shave off a few. Let's say he can get to a sub 9.8. What we're seeing this young man do, if you shut down 60 meters out, being pressed by one of the top 4 fastest men in the world, Oblique Seville, and you can still manage to produce a 9.77, and what I just saw him do, it's terrifying. So I'm not sure who it is that's going to come and compete against this young man. And I'm not. It's not hyperbole. It's just facts. Just look at the race. Go back and look at that race. He shut down 30 to 40 meters in. He shut down. He was not pushing himself, not even slightly. So there you have it. Now you realize that Kishane Thompson is not hype. But I still don't understand why any of you would have asked this question. Why would you have been concerned about seeing him run against top tier? Oblique Seville is as top tier as you get. The Oblique Seville is technically, based on World Athletics Times, is the 3rd fastest man in the world this year. And he technically drew for 3rd last year at World Championships. He ran the same time that Tebogo and the other person ran. So I don't even understand the question. What are you talking about? Plus, let me tell you something. The 2 most terrifying men's 100-meter teams to make on the planet is the USA's and Jamaica. So you really don't need to compare your athlete to anyone else. So if we have a young man who went through our trials and ran 9.77, who do we need to see him run against? What are you talking about? Who is this magical, mystical person that you're talking about? Because I just named them. The Omanyala, right? I'd say Kenny Benerick, because I think he's going to improve, and Noah Lyles and Oblique Seville. That's it. Tebogo, yeah, because he's going to get better. So when that comment was written, I was scratching my head because I didn't understand. So anyway, you have your answer. This is not hype. It's not hyperbole. He's the real thing. He's the real thing. And I can't wait to see what happens when he gets to Paris and he's pushed. The question is, I think the only person who can really push him is either Noah or Oblique. Maybe Let's See Tebogo. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, the like button. Remember your royals, kings and queens. Bless up.